U.S. military plane flies along the line dividing the Taiwan Strait between mainland China and Taiwan. According to Taiwan's defense ministry, the MC-130J commando tanker aircraft flew along the median line, heading from north to south. The ministry said during the flight there was nothing abnormal detected. The aircraft left Kadena Air Base in Okinawa, Japan, before flying through the Taiwan Strait and heading southeast towards the Bashi Strait between Taiwan and the Philippines. Meanwhile, one B-52H bomber departed the Andersen base in Guam and jetted into the South China Sea viaduct the Bashi Strait south of Taiwan, while a US RC-135W reconnaissance aircraft also flew south of Taiwan in the South China Sea. It was an unusual move for a US warplane to make an appearance in the highly sensitive area between the mainland and Taiwan. The so-called median line is a widely agreed boundary running through the middle of the strait. Chinese President Xi Jinping told his Philippine counterpart that Beijing will not recognize an international arbitration ruling that has invalidated most of China's claims to virtually the entire South China Sea. The Philippine leader's spokesman said the row over the disputed waters has for years marked China's relationship with the Philippines and other neighboring countries with rival territorial claims. Beijing has transformed a string of disputed reefs into missile-protected land bases. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has largely avoided the subject in favor of seeking warmer ties with Beijing. But under domestic pressure, Duterte raised the issue in talks with Xi. In Beijing, Duterte spokesman Salvador Panelo said in a statement Duterte told Xi that the 2016 ruling of an international arbitration panel in The Hague, in which China had refused to participate, is final, binding and not subject to appeal. In response, President Xi reiterated his government's position of not recognizing the arbitral ruling as well as not budging from its position. Panelo said South Korea kicked off its biannual military exercises aimed at demonstrating control over a set of islets that are the source of a territorial dispute with Japan, a move that was likely to heighten tensions between Washington's two key Asian allies. The drill involved an unannounced number of Navy and Coast Guard ships, Air Force planes and Army and Marine troops and took place around Dokdo, a set of largely uninhabitable volcanic outcroppings off the east coast of South Korea. The country has administered Dokdo, keeping a contingent of armed Coast Guard officials there since the 1950s. But the rocks are also claimed by Japan, which calls them Takeshima. Japan has criticized the biannual military exercises by South Korea for raising tensions and aggravating bilateral ties.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like the channel and want to support, please support on Patreon or PayPal. The details are given below in the description.